We will see when they join. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Alexis?
How are you guys?
Great. How you doing?
Okay. I'm excited to have you on.
We are excited to be here.
I've been taking your CBD products for like 2 months now, or whenever you guys sent them to me, and I love them. So I wanted to, I don't know, I just find the entire CBD like world so interesting, and like it kind of came out of nowhere as like a huge a huge trend kind of, and I like never knew if I could trust it. And I'd see it in like gas stations and like random places, and I'm like, I don't know if like what's in this, if I should take it. So anyway, I just like felt kind of differently after speaking to you guys about it. So I just wanted you guys to kind of tell my followers a little bit about Mindset Wellness.
Yeah. Everything you just said, by the way, is like part of the reason we wanted to create Mindset, is because of everything you just said. It's confusing, and there's really not a lot of information out there for people.
Yeah, listen, the impetus of the brand, I think when we had discussed originally, was I was dealing with mental health issues my whole life and extreme anxiety. I was successful in terms of the business world, but I was suffering tremendously at home. And somebody by accident gave me CBD in 2018, and everything changed, to say the least. And when I became realigned and the balance started to happen and the anxiety started to go away, I realized that, I was in the retail business. I didn't want to dress people anymore. I wanted to heal people. I wanted to have people have this same experience and the same wellness that I was feeling. But when I went to the market, there was nothing I could find, just like you were saying, that was explaining what I wanted. I wanted to feel uplifted sometimes. I wanted to feel calm sometimes. I wanted to feel focused sometimes. And especially I wanted to be rested sometimes. I was having trouble sleeping. And so we created these products specifically to address the need in the market for people who want to use natural plant-based products like CBD, but don't really understand. Listen, when you see a bottle of CBD on a shelf and it's got a leaf on it, you don't know if you're supposed to take it at night, you're supposed to take it in the morning. What does it do? Is it anti-anxiety? Is it anti-inflammatory? The truth is it's all of those things.
Do all CBDs they don't all make you sleepy?
No. I mean, and again, I don't know what's in any other CBD except ours, and that's really why we created Mindset, because I knew I needed a product that was going to consistently be something that I could trust and put inside me. And that's really how the brand came about, was to make sure that I, as patient one, had what I needed. And then there's naturally everyone else. And then the brand took off because when people, it really was our rest gummies. When people found out that they could get to sleep naturally, the rest gummies sold out super quick, and then suddenly word spread, and then everybody just it took on a life of its own, because people were getting the results that they were looking for. And that, to me,
are the rest gummies and the calm gummies the same?
No.
Okay, you guys didn't send me the rest gummies.
We were out of rest gummies at the time.
You ran out of rest gummies. Oh my gosh, that's like what I actually really need. So I've taken this much, like I'm halfway through these calm gummies. They taste insane. So let's start there.
The calm are my favorite. I love the calm. The calm I take every night to go to sleep.
I've been taking them at night too. Can you tell, what is, for example, the difference in, the calm gummies versus, when it comes to ingredients, versus the rest gummies?
You can answer.
Okay, so in the calm gummies, there is a terpene. Terpenes are natural, kind of.
So terpenes are aromatic oils that you'll find in aromatherapy and things like that. And what they've always known is that aromatic oils or terpenes had all of these wonderful medicinal benefits. They didn't realize, though, that they have this wonderful interaction with CBD. And so the terpenes are actually acting like a navigation system for the CBD. So we use full spectrum CBD in our gummies and drops, which gives you all the constituent parts of the plant. And then we add this terpene. And what's amazing is if you look at each container of Mindset, you actually see the special ingredient or terpene that is in each product. So in Calm, it's linalool. Linalool is a terpene that is the basis of lavender. And so when you combine linalool with the full spectrum CBD, you get this wonderful subtle calm effect. And we use different terpenes for our different mindsets.
Right. So in the rest gummies, we have
melatonin,
we have
caraflene, and vitamin B12. And that combination works with your circadian rhythms to actually get you a restful sleep. And so you wake up energized and you sleep and you go to sleep naturally. And most people don't usually take more than 1 or 2 gummies to get to sleep. Okay,
yeah, I've been taking one sometimes too, but like I said, I need those rest ones. Are most CBDs, like you keep saying full spectrum, is that like something that most CBD brands have full spectrum? Well, I want to say when I eat these, they're so delicious, but I taste like, it tastes like kind of like what I would imagine weed to taste like. It's like it's kind of potent, you know, like, you know, you're not just having a gummy. It's like, you know, there's definitely real stuff in here. You know what I mean?
there are 3 kinds of CBD, and this is a big part of why, you know, Mindset also it's about education. So there's full spectrum, which is what we use. There's less than 0.03% of THC in a full spectrum product, which is a non-detectable amount of THC. Okay. Then there's broad spectrum, and there's 0 THC, and that's a product that's been created more for marketing than for anything else. So you get some of the constituent parts, but it's for people that are freaking out because they hear the word THC and they go nuts and they go, oh my God, I'm gonna get high. CBD cannot get you high. You cannot be intoxicated by CBD. CBD is in the same category as coffee. So
I have a question then, because I wasn't sure. Can I have a CBD and then have a glass of wine?
100%.
You can. Okay. It will increase the effects of both. So the alcohol will be increased by the CBD and the CBD will be slightly increased by the alcohol. They will work together a little bit. So if you're taking CBD and you're drinking, be careful because you may get a little more buzz than you expected.
Got it. That's not always a bad thing.
No, not at all.
No,
I'd say that's a positive.
But you can drive taking CBD. You can go to school. You can go do your work. Whatever it is you do, it doesn't affect you. It's like whatever.
Yeah, no.
No psychoactive effects.
Right. No, it's not intoxicating. And so there is no issue with that, worrying that you're going to feel anything you don't want to feel. Most people, if they're not used to cannabis products, and by the way, I was not, I was on pharmaceuticals my whole life to deal with the anxiety. It was only until CBD that I was able to come off of them. But if you find that you're taking all these pharmaceuticals, you're going to find that CBD is an incredible way to potentially exit ramp from some of those things in a natural, exciting, and completely holistic way. And it's been really transformative for us.
Yeah, very transformative. I mean, I used to take a Xanax, and I'll be honest, I would take a Xanax to go to sleep, prescribed from a doctor, and to go to sleep every night. And now I do not, and I'm so much happier.
Someone's asked me, are there any side effects like nausea or anything like that?
Not at all.
Right. So there are no known side effects. If you took an inordinate amount of CBD, I'm talking about over 1,200 milligrams, you'd probably get a little stomach ache and you'd probably get a little tiredness.
Right.
But that is the extreme of what you would feel with CBD.
And just so you know, 1 gummy is 10 milligrams. So you're far off from 12. You'd have to eat a lot of gummies to get 1,200 milligrams.
Right. Well, it's just like vitamin gummies. Like if you eat 12 of them, that'll give you a stomach ache, you know?
Exactly.
So. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
somebody's saying, can you become reliant on CBD? And no, there's no, you don't, there is no dependency. It doesn't form dependency. It doesn't form those chemical bonds inside your body. So that's a great thing. You feel groggy in the morning. And
that's a good question. I get nervous about that because sometimes I don't know. I feel groggy a lot of mornings, and I don't know whether it's because maybe I took, you know, I had a glass of wine or I had some CBD or whatever it is. So is that possible?
Actually, I'm going to say that you're the opposite of groggy in the morning because you're actually getting a great night's sleep. So you wake up refreshed. At least for me, everyone's experience is different, and it all depends on your body and who you are and what you take. But for me, it's been the opposite because I actually get a good night's sleep and I wake up so refreshed.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's, predominantly people have been responding and telling us after the rest that they're waking up energized. And I think that's why the people are, you know, that's why it's so hard to keep in stock, because they're getting those results.
I want to hear about the happy. How does this make you happy?
The happy's amazing. That's John's favorite.
Yeah. So that was my first mindset.
I'm going to take a happy right now.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the first mindset that I created, because to me,
Or happy is what I would say.
the opposite of anxiety was happiness. That was actually happiness to me. And so happy is based on limonene. Limonene is the terpene that you'd find in the rinds of, let's say, lemons. So you smell that nice citrusy smell. And what's amazing is they find that limonene has these uplifting effects, very natural uplifting effects. So you get the smell, then you get the CBD, and then you get the limonene. We also include another terpene called myrcene in there, which helps the limonene. And so you get this great combination. And what you get is called the entourage effect. And that's a big buzzword in the cannabis business, the entourage effect. Many people talk about it, most people don't do it. And the entourage effect is when all the different parts of the formula work together to really amplify each other. And that's why the happy can give you those kind of wonderful uplifting effects. I mean, some people have been, we had somebody who tell us that they took the happy drops, and I think that they were experiencing happiness for 16 hours, something insane. Something like, it was not the purpose of it.
I was like, how much happy you could take?
Yeah, I think that
These are the drops, or that you also have happy drops?
Yeah, so we have drops, we have oils as well. I'm a gummy fan. Renee likes the drops. I'm a gummy guy. I love candy.
Are the drops more potent, or like, do they affect you differently, or?
So the gummies are made with the basis of the oils, right? So the difference is that, let's say you took a dropper full of oils, you would get 33 milligrams of full spectrum CBD, where in a gummy, you'd only get 10 milligrams. So you'd have to take, basically
3 gummies,
for a full dropper.
And
maybe it I would think maybe it absorbs kind of into your system quicker.
Correct.
You don't have to digest it.
But the gummies, apparently it lasts longer in your system.
Yeah, it's like any edible product. It has to go through your digestive system, where the oil goes right under your tongue and it goes right in sublingually, and you get a great result really quickly. So the oils are a really great option if you don't mind. It's a very natural, organic taste, where the gummies are really yummy.
Right. You're not going to get the same kind of flavor in the oil, but it does work quicker. So if you want to go to sleep.
Yes, if you're in a giant rush, your CBD rush is on, you must get your CBD immediately.
No, I like in the morning a drop, because I don't want candy in the morning, so I like the dropper in the morning.
Right, got it. No, I take these for dessert. Like these are my dessert a lot of nights.
It's the best. You could have one gummy and be like, oh, I just had dessert. I feel so satisfied.
How did the process even, you guys owned all of the mixology stores. If you're from New York City, I used to, go into those all the time. And now, how did you even know what to do? Do you go into a factory and, taste test and stuff like that?
I mean, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Well, we birthed it during the pandemic, actually. So
so it's that new?
Yeah, it's that new.
Wow.
Well, let me preface that I left mixology to start a CBD brand. Mindset, the CBD brand, was born during COVID. But the concept of the research, the development, all of those things that you're talking about, how we went from being at the top of New York retail to now in this space, was that alignment where, from my point of view, I had never experienced the relief that I experienced taking CBD, and so I became instantly obsessed with figuring out what it was doing to me, how it was working, and how I could make sure I could continue this feeling. That also became like a nerve. Oh my God, am I going to get anxiety again? What? Because it was just the first time in my life I had not experienced it. And so it was that impacted for me that I needed to figure out what CBD did. And by the way, the CBD business does such an awful job of educating people. It is so miraculous what CBD does. If people understood that it's just this little endocannabinoid, this little messenger molecule that's made in the hemp plant. And all it does is it works with your endocannabinoid system to balance your system. That's all it does. It's a balancer. And so anxiety is out of balance. And pain is out of balance. And inflammation is out of balance. So when all those things get brought back into balance, you get all these amazing effects. So it's simplistically, the way CBD works with the endocannabinoid system, it's so simple. It's like a thermostat. It just regulates. But people don't get it. They think it's cannabis. They think they're going to get high, and so there's this very big education that has to come along with it.
So we did our research.
No, exactly. Yeah, sorry.
We had to do our research. We worked with formulators, And we
Yeah, I mean, we got very, listen, you know, everything with this project was very blessed. You know, once you're aligned with the universe, I think, and the universe takes care of you to a certain extent once you lean into it. And we just happen to keep getting in touch with the right people. I mean, the fact that we're on with you tonight, I think, is proof of the fact that the universe keeps putting us in the right position with this, with this specific brand in this specific time in our lives. And we got to work with the most amazing craft formulators who were patient and helped me through the process. We tasted a lot of CBD. I mean, I've ingested milligrams upon milligrams upon milligrams of CBD, all different, full spectrum, broad spectrum, isolate, all different things until I found the mindsets and found what was going to work for me. And if it worked for me, it was going to work for Rene, and it was going to work for my friends, and it was going to work for my kids, and then it was going to work for everybody else. And that's
you have your kids take them too?
100%.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I have a 24-year-old daughter who takes them. I have a 20-year-old son, and we have a 15-year-old. All of whom who were very excited that I'm happy that they use the products, because they're making significant, good, healthy changes to figuring out how to deal with stress and worry.
Yeah. So what's how often can I take, you know, let's say a health in the morning, a happiness midday, and a calm at night? Or is that too much CBD?
Not at all. You could take, I personally, first of all, you can combine it. You could take a happy and a health in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So you can I combine sometimes. I like to, if I'm taking the drops, I don't combine, not for any reason except that I guess it's just the dropper, but the gummies I do like to combine. So I'll take a full dropper, which would be 3 gummies in the morning. And then I take, in the afternoon, I take 3 gummies. Usually I like to take gummies in the afternoon because if I'm out or something, I'll have gummies in my bag or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll take a focus and a happy. I usually like focus and happy and health sometimes. And then at night I take a calm dropper, a full dropper. So you can take.
Okay. And
I take 120.
I'm very curious about these.
Honey sticks.
Honey sticks. Do I put it in my tea? Do I open this? What do I do with this?
Yeah, so there's a little trick to opening them. If you take the stick and you see how it's flat on one end, if you take the flat side, turn it on its side with your teeth, it'll pop open.
Or just cut it with a scissor.
Or cut it with a scissor.
Okay.
It's easier. This is if you're in the wilderness and you're trapped only with your honey stick, and you need to open your honey stick without a scissor. This is how you
got it.
Right.
You never know.
Right. You never know where you'll find yourself. And so
I'm gonna have a cup of tea tonight, and I'm just gonna put this in my tea. I feel like that's the move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I put it in smoothies in the morning also. So I'll make it's great in smoothies. And it's 10 milligrams.
Our house is covered in honey, CBD honey baked products now. Rene puts honey in everything now. So we are getting our CBD and all of our baked. She makes muffins with the honey. She makes all this stuff. It's amazing.
It's a natural, it's sugar.
That's so smart.
I love
Cooking with it. I could put it in my cereal.
Oh, that's
yes.
My Cheerios.
A little peanut butter or something.
Easter ham.
Yeah. And then how does a CBD backbone work? Is it just the aroma of it that calms you?
So CBD has this great effect on your skin actually. So you're going to get CBD is going to dissolve in the water, and it is a lot of the aromatherapy. You're correct, but you will get this very nice refreshing feeling on your skin as it refreshes you and it soothes.
I knew that because I use a CBD oil as a skin product nightly. I forget what the brand is, but yes, it is good for your skin. I guess it balances out your emotional state. It balances out your skin.
Got antioxidant properties, anti-inflammation properties. So it's doing, again, because CBD is a balancer, it's balancing. That's what it's actually doing. It's balancing your skin by going. It also works on both layers, the subdermal and the dermal layer.
Someone's asking if they help with joint or muscle pain.
100%. We
of course
actually have a pain relief cream. Did we send you any pain relief?
I don't think so.
So this is awesome.
So this is our pain relief cream. This is a really our popular topical, and you just put this on, and
It
Smells so good.
so good. It has like a minty smell. It's delicious.
And that's great for topically for joints pain. And obviously, if you wanted to internally take care of those issues, any of the gummies or the oils will help with pain and inflammation as well.
The health is really...
So we have this product called Health. This is the Health Mindset. And so we have Health in gummies and Health and in drops. And this is for somebody who's not interested in necessarily changing their mood, but is looking for all the benefits of CBD. So this has humulene in it, which is an anti-inflammatory, and vitamin D.
And that's great for pain relief.
And this is great for pain relief. And this is going to give you, so this is for somebody who says, I don't necessarily want to be happy. I don't necessarily want to be calm, but I definitely want to be free from pain.
Yes, but it also relieves anxiety.
Yeah, of course.
And you will be happy.
Yes, you will be happy.
All
And then
right.
this is our other.
And then this is another great product called Recharge. And this was based on a couple of professional hockey players had come to us, and they were looking for a product that they could use after workouts. Their muscles were very sore after training. And so this is actually 1,000 milligrams of CBD. And this is in a roll-on form, which is really nice. You don't have to touch it if you don't want to. And it rolls on, and it's got a really nice smell, and it's got a really powerful effect for muscles and joints. So it's great for people that do any kind of training, Peloton, yoga. Put it on before, put it on after. You're going to feel really good.
Okay, amazing. Do you guys have any like special, like certain gift packet? Like I feel like this would make such a cute gift for someone. Do you have
Yes,
that
if
on your
anyone
website?
buys anything, I will happily wrap it for you.
Yes,
No.
yes,
No.
just send us a note.
Yeah.
No, we're
Okay.
gonna be creating some gifts for like the holidays. We'll definitely have like some cute packaging.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like that would
one
be
of the
cute.
things that our most popular seller is our sampler. I don't know if you ever got our
Do I
sampler.
have one here?
So what it is you get you get 5 mindsets, right? Each of the 5 mindsets, you get 4 gummies of each 5 mindsets. So 20 gummies in total.
I have the package.
And this is what the sampler looks like. And so you're
Okay.
able to try all of the gummies. And this is
that's
for $24. And so that's a really great way to get into the line for the first time.
And then see what mindsets that you like, that you're actually interested in.
Right.
So a lot of people try that first.
Right. Okay, and I know like you can do that for $24, but you also said that you would give my followers a discount code.
Of course.
So
Yeah, so the discount is NYC Date Night. And with that,
Yes,
this is your thing.
yes, you got to go to mindsetwellnesscbd.com. Go to mindsetwellnesscbd.com. Use the code NYC Date Night, and you're going to get 10% off and free shipping. Do we have samples for the cream? Yes, we do have samples for the cream. We're happy to send it out. I am very excited. And listen, CBD is not an easy subject. So if you have any questions, you have any thoughts, you have any concerns, the beautiful part about a company at our size is you can still get in touch with us. You can still talk to us. And we love to discuss CBD, and we love to talk about how it can help you.
Yes.
So please,
go to the site.
go to the site.
There's
There's lots of information.
Our email, everything is there.
Go to the site, or you can email them directly. Use my code NYC Date Night, NITE, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
For
and
10%.
also you can direct message us on Instagram.
Right. No, yeah. So any further questions, you guys can direct message Mindset Wellness. And you guys are like it's vegan, just plant-based,
Vegan,
everything.
organic, non-GMO, third-party tested, grown in the United States, processed, manufactured in the United States.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free, very, very clean products. They're going inside me, and they've got to be really clean.
I mean, I love the story how you like walked away from such a successful, like clothing, I don't know, chain business. You had like 10 of them to do this. And you really I trust what you say. So I take them, and it's only CBD products that I've been taking, because the other ones I just haven't fully trusted. So.
That means a lot to us. Thank you. I
Wait,
appreciate that.
There's a question.
Medications, allergy meds.
I mean, I would talk to your doctor before taking anything when you're taking other medications.
Yeah, I mean, listen, always speak with your healthcare provider before you're changing any kind of healthcare routine, right? That's always a smart thing to do. understand something. We are not scientists. We are not doctors. Okay, so let's make that very clear. We are simply people that got great results using this product. So it's important to understand. But in terms of allergies, we use the grapefruit rule. The grapefruit rule says that if your medication is suggested that you don't take it with grapefruit, you probably shouldn't use CBD either.
Or check with your doctor,
because it's how it's metabolizing in your system. It'll slow down the metabolizing of medicines that you're already taking. But again, CBD is really clean. It's really safe. You should give it a try. It's really
I took Allegra right before this, and so let's hope it's fine. Sure, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. My son took allergy medicine and he takes it. So,
but
talk to your doctor.
But always good to talk to your doctor. We don't
always speak to your doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much. This was so informative, and everyone use my code NYC Date Night. I'll put a swipe up link on my stories after this. And yeah, thanks so much for coming on.